Put it my face with the faith. Morning, I was inspired to do this when I was trying to write a Facebook post and it was deleted. And it's usually when I write about these subjects that somehow my screen will freeze up, my screen will close and black out, and I go back and everything that I wrote for almost 5 minutes is deleted. So I figured I'll get on there, make a video instead, and see how this goes. So I was watching a YouTube video, and the beginning of the video started with this scripture, biblical scripture, and something in me told me to go look it up to see if it was rightly translated. I saw that it was not a King James version of the scripture, so whenever that I see that, I always go and double check, because it's the oldest English translation of the scriptures. And of course, it was not quite out of context, but the translation of the word was not correctly used, and it does sort of change the meaning of the scripture. And I noticed that over these years, I've been using the King James version since January 1st, 2017. It wasn't, that date was not because I decided to start using the Bible. It just, some events happened in my life that led to me just happened to happen that day that I started reading my scripture. And ever since then, that's the only version of the word that I read. And it's been the most reliable source of getting that word in me. Okay. So in that post I was writing, it was me trying to inspire people to continue to read outside of scripture also, of the Bible that you have. Just go and look at translations that are older than what you have. The King James Version is the oldest English translation of the Bible. And I noticed that, when you're looking at different versions, when you compare scripture to scripture, there's some things that get lost, things that are not, I don't want to say mistranslated, because who am I to say, but when you look at a certain word in the dictionary, I mean, come on, you can use a dictionary, right? It should be reliable. You type in that word, and then it kind of changes the context of what you're reading. And also, to go a step further, when I was on this walk, I've done some more digging. I look at other YouTube videos, other people that are in this walk, and not saying that you should subscribe, not subscribe as in follow, hitting the subscribe button, but subscribe as in being under what they're putting on the video. Just like my video, you don't have to take everything I say to heart and just, oh, she's doing it, I have to do it too. With these other people that, they put out information, I take it and make it personal to me. And I found different resources that help me with doing that. I have BibleHub.com. It should not be hard to remember, because there's other hub.coms. So Bible Hub is where I type in scriptures that, like, I can't think of the whole scripture, so I'll type in a piece of the scripture, and it'll lead me to the book of the Bible, the verse, and it'll also have different translations with it. I'm outside, there's bugs. There's different translations, not translations, but different versions of the Bible. So it has like nearly every language translated on that website. It has nearly every English
version of the Bible, so I don't know how many, probably over 30 English translations. You have the New English translation, things like that. So Bible Hub is a good source. It also has the concordance there. It also has the Hebrew, Aramaic, and the Greek alliterations. So you can use that if you want to go deeper, if you want to be exact. You can take those Aramaic, the Hebrew, or the Greek, and take it and put it into an English Bible, so you can actually break it down the way you want to. And lastly, just remember to pray over your reading. Pray before you read. Pray for the spirit of truth, the spirit of understanding, the spirit of wisdom to guide you while you read, and to make sure that you are understanding, that you're not just reading it. It's better that you understand than to know big words. If you don't know the big words, you can go look them up in a dictionary. And to really show yourself approved to the Lord, you want to have that personal relationship. You have to show them that you put in that work, and not just, I'm going to read Psalms. I'm going to read 100 Psalms in a week. That's good, but did you understand those Psalms? Or I'm going to read the whole book of Ecclesiastes in 4 hours. That's great. You read the whole book of Ecclesiastes. And what did you learn? What's the vanities of vanities? Everything is vanity. Is that all you got from that? So that was it. This is me making my debut of speaking out loud. I don't know if maybe next time I'll write a script, so I won't have all the ums and ahs in there. But it's for me also to see how well I know what I'm talking about. I can't be in this thing for all these years and still be shy to speak on the word and to be confident in it. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself for making this video. I want to post it, and it's gonna be out there. Interact with this video too, please. Give me some feedback. I can take. I'm a sensitive person now. If you say something mean, I might cry. But at the same time, I can critique myself with others. Maybe I need to learn how to enunciate my words a little better. I know I speak fast, and that's another reason why I'm doing this, so I can hear how I sound when I speak. And with that not being so important, the important thing is read, pray, understand.